Hello and welcome, dearest. I'm GrandmaM, and I am unboxing a nail stamping kit that you are able to get on Maniology. They do change with the different types. I have another one to share with you, and basically the box is empty. This is just to show you, but because they pack these things so tightly, I have trouble getting things out, so I will show you what they consist of. And typically when you open the box, you're going to see that there is a brief explanation pamphlet that shows you steps, gives you care and tips on everything you need to know. There's more that you need to know, but let's just say we'll go with that. Read the instructions carefully and come back for more tips and everything else. So I'll make sure I have this on the side of the box. It shows you what comes in the box and the information that you're getting. So whoops, making sure I have the right one. Okay, so you will have your information booklet, your stamping plate that comes with a protective blue seal that you will need to remove. In addition, you will receive a brand new stamper and scraper set, which I will not be opening because I already have many, but this is the ones that you will, similar to what you will get. You will get and this is, sorry, words are hard. This is considered an ice cube stamper, and this is the scraper plate that comes with the ice cube one. Those two always come as a set. Other times there are limited edition and special ones that come in different shades and sizes. You will have different opportunities for scraper cards. This is a scraper card holder. I'm not sure if that's still available on the website that you can purchase individually. I have the original one, pineapple, and that took a little over 2 years to get the strawberry one. We just got that one last year, so I hope they come out with more. I've been requesting more. And then with your kit also comes your polish, and they are not labeled, and I'll show you how that opens up. It will tell you which one you get is the Monarch Dream, and you're getting the smudge free top coat. And it is important to note, it's not clear, it is a top coat, and there are many important things with this. So there's no labeling information, so in case you might want to, but this part just comes off, it keeps them together, and then they are individual. Now, important that when you get your delivery, if you're just getting plates, then no worries, but if you order anything that includes polish, you do want to wait 24 hours to allow that to settle in your home after shipping before you open them up. And that has to do with preserving the longevity of your polish and other factors that I will explain in greater detail later. I'll be doing a separate video on that. So I don't use your nails as tools, use your tools. Usually I just push it off, but I just wanted to get that really quick. So this comes off. Now, typically everything out of the box is ready to use. There's nothing you really need to do, but for the sake of some people do have issues, let me grab and show you that I did, because occasionally your stampers will need to be laid out. So I'm not sure if this is going to show, but there is a larger one that is this size. I took it out to be able to clean and popped it over to the side so that I could show you all this stuff. This is the monocle size. Where's the holder? So this is the monocle stamper. This is the ice cube. They have other versions and sizes that you can check out to find one that works for your dexterity levels, and try multiple, because sometimes you're going to need to have all of them. But if you leave the jelly part of any stamper sitting on a piece of paper, after a day or two, you will notice that it gets that little ring on it, and that's the excess oils. So you can always do that. You can take the inner jelly part, and which is the tiniest drop of Dawn dishwashing liquid, or the spray. You don't need much, because it will, dishwashing liquid suds and it'll take forever. But you just a little bit, you kind of wash it around, and there you go. Your stamper is clean. Put it on a lint-free surface, because that will attach to anything. A paper towel that doesn't have lint, definitely not cotton things, because that will have lint, and leave that to dry on its own. Never, 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 under any circumstances, do you use anything other on your stampers, the plastic or the inner jelly part. When you are working with the stamping and the polish, you can use 100% acetone. Don't get anything with, trust me on this, do not get any of the acetone, just get the 100% acetone. And there's other things to make up for that, but you can use that on your stamper and scraper and on your plate. Now, if at any time you decide you want to, when you're cleaning your plate, you're going to want to get something that has a pump. Start off with cotton swabs, the cotton balls, just so that you can see how that works, but I don't recommend them, because they're fuzzy and they get into doing different things. And as you can see, using even the flat cotton rounds does leave a bit of a haze. But if you get the lint free, which you can get separately, a lot of stores and the big box stores, now are carrying those. You can get them also off of Maniology's website. But cleaning with the lint free takes off all the extra film and other things you might. So essentially, it's going to put the polish down, you're going to scrape, you're going to use your stamper to pick it up, and then you're going to apply to your nail. And then you're going to use the smudge-free top coat to cover up that. The smudge-free basically doesn't let the designs melt, so that you keep the crispness of that, and then you want to use a regular top coat over that to be able to keep your trying to decide which design I'm going to want to use to show you. So you're also going to want to get some sort of a silicone mat to cover and protect your surface, any kind of silicone backing. This plastic also, this will come off. You clean the backside also, because polish does get back there. Just be careful over the letters, because that will come undone. So I'm thinking I'm going to want to do these two. So I want to use this one first, because if I do this one, when I scrape, and the reason I'm doing this upside down is because otherwise I would be getting it on this one, and I don't want to do that to get on this one. So you do this one first, and then you do that one. So we're going to not use that one, because I want to use a different shade. Just because I'm feeling fancy. Nope. Changed my mind. Hold, please. Hopefully we're still recording and everything is working well, and if not, we'll just have to redo it. Okay, so the other thing you're going to want is to get something to clean your stamper, and Maniology does have a box that you can get. They were having some printing shipping issues at one point, or you can get the refills, and these are the sheets that you can get that have that, or you can get this type of a setup from a lot of different places online, or you can, in the time being, use tape. I like packing tape that comes in, this type of situation. because I think it has a stronger stick factor, that it cleans things off. But ultimately, the strongest stick is going to be these from Maniology. So get these and save these for when you really need to do the cleaning, because those are more expensive. The economical is tape. I'm not a huge fan of the Scotch is a brand name, but the package wrapping type office tape, I don't like the feel of that, and that's just a dexterity, what's the word, that's the feel of it for me, and it's kind of hard and crunchy. This one is a little less. What I actually prefer is the masking tape. Let's see if I can get it. Is these type of things, but I already have the backing tape out for demonstration purposes, so you can get, you know, all those things in different places. And so let's go ahead and you want to put just a little bit. You don't need all that much. Actually, that's a little bit too much. I haven't transferred this around yet, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to show you the other part. So you're going to scrape, and then where's my stamper? You're going to stamp, and you pick it up. Nope, we missed that. I didn't do a good stamp. So this is why in the demonstration of things, you don't talk. You just do. Okay, so polish, stamper, scraper. I'm ready to go. And I like that one, but I've been using it so much it doesn't want to work as well. The edge of this, you also want to make sure this is clean on any of the stampers, the scrapers that you get when you're cleaning it off, because this can interfere. Now, Guyling325 said in one of her videos that if you're having trouble picking up, you want to put your polish down in one direction and scrape in the opposite. So if you put your polish this way, because of the grooves, we're going to go this way, you're going to scrape that way, if that makes sense. And typically the bigger bottles that you get from Maniology, they don't seem to stick anymore. And I think that's because Maniology changed suppliers, or the type of bottles, or where they get the bottles, or whatever that goes with that. And the stickers just aren't meant to stay on. They come off. And I have a boatload of bottles now. I don't know what they are because I lost stickers. So automatically when I get it, I just put them on. And this bottle is one I hadn't gone through my collection to do the change on that. So this is Malice, and it is B400. So we're going to go ahead and put your polish down. So you swirl it, shake it, swirl the stem of the polish, scrape off one side so you have the other side, turn it over, scrape. And it still works. I did get a bit of a miss right there on the edge, so we'll get that part picked up. And you apply it to your nail, and this is how it looks. And then I have bigger bottles. The smaller bottles come in a set of 6. That's why I have them in the little bottles. They also come in the larger 15 milliliter size. So we're going to leave that out of the way. Now when I do this design, this one won't matter. And what I'm going to show you is with this one. Hold please. Okay, I can't find it. I wanted to use a different plate. To show you, but I'm just going to do this so that I can get the color. I'm not doing this to get the design, just the shade underneath. clean off our stamper. I put that back. Yes, I did. Now I'm going to do that other design. I'm having dexterity issues today. Always screw that back on just in case you knock things over. I know it may seem like a lot, but you have enough time if you have your settings, everything ready to go. You do need to move quickly, but at the same time, you have enough time to screw the light on. And if you are not practiced enough, just keep trying. And so now you can see what it looks like to have that Monarch Dreams underneath, and you get the contrast of the two, and that's what I was trying to achieve. So that is what you get in the kit and how to stamp. That is a Nails 101 beginners introduction to kits from Maniology. I hope all the tips and tricks help you out. I have another one to share with you, and hope that you have a wonderful day. Please do not let those who are part of the Misery Loves Company Club recruit you, and they're always recruiting. And I'll see you soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.